Good afternoon. Coming on to do a ShadowSense video and showing you the many ways that you can use ShadowSense. I already have my foundation on. I'm wearing AAA MakeSense foundation Golden Tan mixed with Suede MakeSense foundation, and I also have a little bit of pearlizer underneath my eyes with my Golden Tan foundation. I'm also wearing LipSense. Let me turn my light down. There we go. I'm also wearing LipSense. I have 2 layers of Hi Girl and 1 layer of Be Ruby. So today we're going to get started and just talk about ShadowSense and its many ways that you can use it. I'm using a new ring light, so I'm just trying to work and make sure that you all can see everything that you need to see and what I'm doing. So ShadowSense is a cream to powder eyeshadow, and one of the great things about it is that it's water resistant, it's smudge proof and crease proof, and also it has an anti-aging benefit to it with our Cineplex complex. And if you look at the bottom of the video, you will see what exactly our Cineplex complex is. So I'm going to make sure I keep you all informed as we go along the way. So I'm going to start with Candlelight. And Candlelight can be used as a highlight, a contour, or fixing your dark circles underneath your eyes. And it's a light peach color, which can help cancel out the blue tones under your eyes. So all you're going to need is a little dot. And as usual, as I always say, less is more. So I'm going to do a little dot. 1 dot. Here we go. 1 dot here. I'm going to use my blending brush and just blend it in underneath my eyes. See that? If we're hopping on, good morning or good afternoon. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Leona. I have my computer up too so I can kind of get a double visual. So just now I used Candlelight, and again it's a peachy color and it can help cancel out the blue tones underneath your eyes. Look at that. Okay, so that's just one way that you can use it. Another way to use our ShadowSense is by using it as a bronzer. So I'm going to use Moca Java Shimmer. And again, you just need to put 1 dot, 1 little dot. And again, it goes a long way, as you can see underneath my eyes here. That really did help me out. Okay, here we go, bronzer. And for the bronzer, we're going to do 2 dots. I'll do a dot here. Oh, I can't even see it. We got a dot here. A little dot there. Then we'll do one on the side. Here. And then underneath my chin. There's 2 dots right there. And do bronzer underneath my nose too. Because sometimes it can get a little red under there. So I'm going to use my blending brush again. Go back and forth underneath. Look at how that lightly just bronzer and how it looks like a bronzer underneath as I blend it in. Underneath my chin. And let's not forget the forehead. Just gonna blend that in a little bit. Okay, so we use it as a bronzer on my forehead, underneath my nose, here. And that was with the Moca Java Shimmer. So far we've done Candlelight for the dark circles underneath your eyes, and as a highlighter too. You can use it as a highlighter up here, but we haven't gotten there yet. But you can also use it as a highlighter. Where did you learn to do this? Well, the company also has, we have a back office, so we can see the different ways of how to use our products of ShadowSense. Also from watching some of the ladies in Synergents who have been making videos and learning from them and the people on my team. So they've been really helpful, and I already knew how to do some of this stuff already too. So that was kind of my thing. I love using makeup and playing with makeup. Good question. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to use our ShadowSense as a blush, okay? I'm going to use Pink Posey. I'm going to do just a little dot, and this is just to highlight the corners of where I'm going to be putting most of my blush. So let's see. Side of nose. Okay. Right here in the corner. Just one dot. I'll try to do like a little dab there so you can see it a little bit more. Up there. Can you see that? With Pink Posey. And then I'm going to use my blending brush again just to blend it into the corners. Look at that. It's just lightly coming on. Look at that light. It's just subtle. It's not overpowering. Pull my bum down. There we go. You see that? It's very light. So that's 3 ways. So highlighting it underneath your eyes. I think I had a little black on my brush when I did the highlighter underneath my eyes. So I'm going to do that again, just to show you one more time. A little dot there, a dot here. Instead of using a brush, I'm going to just use my finger and just pat it in. There you go, and it's highlighted a lot more underneath my eye. Yeah, that's better. There we go. So we've got a highlight underneath the eyes. We use it as a blush. With Pink Posey, we did some bronzer and here and up here. So now another way that I'm going to use it is as a contour. So for my contour, I'm going to use Garnet. Okay? And again, we only need to use a dot. So I'm going to do a small, 2 small dots. Ha! Thanks, you too. I'm going to use 2 small dots on the side of my nose. One here. One here. I'm going to use my contour brush. This is my contour brush. I'm just going to blend it in on the sides. You can see that. There we go. It's blending in a little bit better than it did on the right. I'll blend this in a little bit more over here. Okay, so we just used Garnet as a contour on my nose. See how it like slimmed up my nose a little bit? Oh, I like that. So we use ShadowSense as a contour with Garnet. We used it as a bronzer at the top and around the inner parts of my face and around the outer part of my face. Also used Candlelight for underneath the circles of my eyes and a highlight underneath of my eyes. And now we're going to use ShadowSense as a primer on my lid before I put the ShadowSense on my eyelids, okay? So I'm going to do two different things on each eye. So you can use Snow. See that? That's too far. Here we go. You can use Snow as a primer on your lid. And again, all you need is just one dot. Well, I do two on my lid because my lid's a little wide. So we're going to start with doing two little small dots. There we go. And again, as always, less is more. So I'm going to blend it in and to just cover my eye. And by me using Snow as a primer, it will help the color I choose to use on my eye pop out a lot more. Let's see if we can get some more on there. Just pat it on there, or you can go back and forth. And again, it is a cream to powder, so it's not a messy type of eyeshadow. And when you put it on, it doesn't dust everywhere all over your face, and you don't feel like you gotta clean it off all over the place. It just stays put and goes exactly where you want it to go. So again, I'm using Snow. I'm just gonna pat it down this time. So that's Snow on my right eye. Another color that you can use as a primer on your lid before you put on your ShadowSense is Candlelight. I'm going to do two dots of Candlelight on my eye. And I'm just going to pat it on my lid. Again, using Candlelight as a primer. I'm just rubbing it in, brushing it downward. Can't see who's on, but if you're joining me, good afternoon and thank you for joining in. So we have Candlelight on my left eye as a primer. We have Snow on my right as a primer as well. So here we go. Now we are ready to put on some ShadowSense. So the color I'm going to use today is, hey Melanie! Let's see. So I have, let's see, Rose Gold Shimmer. And then Rose Gold Shimmer. So Copper Shimmer Rose, this is Rose Gold Shimmer, and this is Copper Shimmer Rose. Let's see, which one shall I use? I'm going to use Rose Gold Shimmer today. I'm feeling extra bright. So again, less is more. I'm going to take off a little bit of the excess on my wand. Hi, Peggy! So I took excess off the wand. This is Rose Gold Shimmer. I'm just going to pat it on my eye. See how that, oh, that really pops. Oh, yes. So I'm just patting that on my eye. I didn't need to use a lot, so that was really good and easy to use. I'm gonna get a little bit more excess off this wand. I'm gonna pat Rose Gold on to my lid. have a new brush that I'm going to use. So I'm just going to pat down Rose Gold Shimmer. Can you see that? Okay, so, whew, it's pretty. I love it. So now I'm going to use Garnet as my crease color. So you want to make sure you use darker colors on the corners of your eye to really help distinguish what you have on your lids. And again, less is more, so I'm only going to use a dot in the corner. I'm going to go above my eyelid because this is for the crease. Hi, Jane! So I'm going to use my blending brush to blend above my lid because I want to get in the crease and the corners of my eye. So I'm getting right above my eye. So again, this is cream to powder, and it doesn't dust all over the place. It just stays put. So look how lightly that is above my eye. I'm going to do the same on the other eye. I'm going to make sure I only get above my eye. Now I want a little bit more brown to make it pop. So once you finish that one layer, go ahead and put in another drop if you want to see more color in between. I'm just going back and forth and going down into the corner. Making sure I don't get inside my nose. Now we're going to do the other eye. Just go back and forth, blending it in the crease. I'm going to get the corner a little bit right there. Now I'm going to use Moca Java Shimmer as my highlight at the very top underneath my eyebrow bone. And again, I'm just going to use a drop on each side. Take my blending brush, lightly just going back and forth. See, that highlight is getting rid of all that extra line I had up here from the brown and evening it out with my blending brush. So I have Rose Gold Shimmer on my lid, Garnet in the crease, Moca Java Shimmer is right underneath my eyebrow bone. And something I love to use ShadowSense for is as an eyeliner. So I'm going to use Onyx as my eyeliner. I'm I'm going to use an angle brush. You see my angle brush? Here we go. Yeah. So I'm going to use my angle brush. And to get the color on, I make sure I take the angle brush. I just pat it onto the brush that I already have. So I make sure I get a lot on there. Now I'm just going to pull my eye over, look down, and try to get as close as I can to my eyelid. You see that? And I also do use my angle brush underneath my eye too. Eyeliner always helps your eyes look a little bigger and pop out a little bit more. Look at that. That's eye number one. All right, let's do the other eye. I'm gonna put a little bit more on there. And we are just about done. I'm gonna go under my eye now too. Clean that up a little. So as you can see on the video, if you go back to the beginning, we started out to use ShadowSense as a highlighter underneath the eyes and for dark circles by using Candlelight, which is a light peachy color, and it helps cancel out the blue underneath of your eyes, blue undertone underneath of your eyes and the dark circles. So that's a good thing for Candlelight and for highlight. At the top for highlight, we also use Moca Java Shimmer. And for the lid, I use Rose Gold Shimmer. And in the crease, again, I use Garnet. And for Garnet, we use Garnet as a contour on my nose right here. And it slimmed out my nose a little bit. And we also use it as a little bit of blush. So these are the many ways of how you can use ShadowSense. And I hope you enjoyed my video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them on the page or in this video below, down in the comments. And I would definitely answer them as quick as possible. And for the month of March, my product of the month will be ShadowSense. So if you purchase any ShadowSense for the month of March, if you get a bundle of three ShadowSense colors, you will receive a 10% discount on your bundle of 3. Okay? So thanks for watching, and stay tuned to some more videos that you'll see this month and some more exciting things that are going to be happening. Alright, have a happy Sunday. See you later.